Well, look what the cat dragged in. Here I thought you chickened out from detention because Miss Carroll found your ugly face too distracting. Oh, please. We both know we're in here because someone couldn't match my energy too well. It's not really my fault someone was in my way, was it? Oh, wait. It must have been because that certain person has been non-stop in trying to ruin my entire day. Correct? Right. And who do you think that person is? Oh, just because you think I've been ruining your life so far means you have permission to meddle into mine. I gotta say, though, I am actually quite surprised you managed to handle that much heat until you exploded. Should have seen the look on your face back there. Your face was so red, too. A shame I didn't take my phone out for a photo. Maybe next time, I might have to carry around a photographer to capture your stupid face whenever I break you. Oh, come on, it was fun! Besides, a lot of people witnessed it too. We both gave them the drama they ever so wanted from me, and as a matter of fact, they liked that whole story too. Ugh, don't tell me you don't know what I mean. It's what you think it is. They want the whole storyline of a small little guy getting to stand up for himself against the popular mean girl. But the reality is, she's gonna win and wipe the floor with his dumb face. This isn't like the movies, unfortunately. No character here has some sort of plot armor. I don't think you have anyone else to even vent out your anger to begin with, am I right? Aww. Were your friends too scared that they might get bullied too, knowing that I always pick on you? Come on, we both know you like getting the attention. You've been such an introvert and kind of a loner, if you think about it. Lighten up sometime and try to be a bit more bright with your personality. Trust me, no one wants to look at someone looking like the Deathly Hallows as if they just woke up. Me? I don't have those kinds of problems, sorry to say. But it does seem like you've calmed down now, haven't you? Oh, I would have really wished to see you in such a state when you were there earlier. Kinda like a reality TV show, or this whole teenage romance movie where I'm the antagonist. Oh wait, no, I mean, I am the protagonist of my entire life, you're just an extra that I need to get rid of. Well, you've proven yourself to be more entertaining than the ones I picked on in the past. You've been breaking records one after the other, especially now that you've snapped back at me and got me in detention. It was as if I almost lost myself thinking, oh, I'm gonna eat him alive. No one can compete with me when it comes to sharp tongues, though. It's not like I'm ruining their lives for good. I'm just making sure they stay in their lane. You, on the other hand, seem to be having a different kind of idea. The reason why we're both here is we're rivals in the first place. I boast about myself because I have something to boast about. I'm popular. My grades are more than good. One could even say I'm one of the smartest, yet also the prettiest girl here in the school. But you? Sorry, buddy, but all that's the universe left for you is brains. And honestly, I don't think they came with a different package. It does bring some memories back, though. How many years has it been? Over 10 years or so. Maybe, I don't know, not that I really care to be honest. The moment started when you walked in on that playground with that stupid pop-up book and everybody gathered as if you were some sort of politician. I had those pop-up books back at home too, but I always knew how stupid they are because there's nothing really interesting about worm puppets or stories about talking animals. Everyone just loved that nerdy little kid, instead of having the real kind of fun. I never told you that whole story, didn't I? Yeah, a shame. It would have been a great villain origin story, though. I had something to claim, and I knew that I needed the attention to prove myself. My parents aren't exactly the brightest, as you might know. Sometimes I question if they're even going to be supporting me at what things I want to do in the future. Not my fault they fail to understand me, but I appreciate them trying. Imagine what it felt like when all your friends suddenly left you just because a random kid who moved in had a pop-up book, acting like they haven't seen one before, too. Should have used all my assets if I wanted to keep them for myself. But, unfortunately, the universe had other plans. They both couldn't keep up with my intelligence and my popularity at the same time. I was too busy, occupied with my studies and looking good at school. Attention grabber? Definitely. But do I demand it? Maybe. Just at the right moment, if you know what I mean. You almost took everything from me, everything that I liked. Everyone liked you back then, too. It's just a shame they don't really like you now, considering you've been on my hit list for quite a while. Which actually got me thinking about what else I should do to make sure you're really out of the picture. Well, I guess considering that you can't really switch schools right now is one thing, but there should be another factor that would contribute to your misery. Oh, come on, sweet boy. Don't be stupid. I know you more than anyone else here. One could even argue we're childhood friends, but I don't really see you that much of a friend, nor the type to have one either. Maybe you can say that, I guess. Your stupid face has been bothering me so much that my mind goes blank, and I really just want to say stuff towards your face, but sometimes it's a shame I have to restrain myself from going too far. I wouldn't want to hurt your feelings too much that you'd feel bad of ever being in my presence, though. Don't get me wrong, I hate you down to my very core, but I always loved seeing you miserable and having that cute but struggling face of yours. You've been holding back out a lot of that pent-up anger from me. I just wished you'd let it out someday for the entire world to see. Well, yes, I do want to break you, but at the right time. That time earlier was just a taste, I suppose. A fight? Oh, please. I don't want things to get physical, but if it did, you might have a chance. What? I was just being honest. I mean, aren't you also good at sports? For a scrawny-looking guy, you do play quite well at football. Maybe if you did join the team and went for the tryouts, maybe you'd have a chance of getting a new set of friends. They're quite popular too, aren't they? Just a shame they're usually all brawn and no brain. But you're quite different if you did go there, though. You'd have the opportunity to actually teach those dogs how to do simple math. Sometimes I wonder if the universe really chose only one of the two aspects. Maybe I'm just one of the lucky ones to be blessed with both beauty and brains. Oh, don't get me wrong. I've seen my fair share of good-looking people here at campus, but I don't know. I haven't really found my type yet. You never know. Maybe if you had joined the football team, I might actually take a liking to you. It's just a sad, sad time that you just had to keep yourself occupied with that stupid math wizard club, huh? Ugh, now that I mentioned it, I now can't stop thinking about it either. They're always so weird having to use those dumb metaphors when they're flirting. Like, come on, you're a mathematician. Give me a pickup line rather than some weird dumb poem. I'd expect those things from drama class, but there aren't really that good-looking guys, though. You'd fit right in well there, too, I think. Well, you're acting now, aren't you? Oh, come on. You can't fool me, you know. You've been holding back ever since I got here. I imagine you've been praying to whatever it is up there that I wouldn't show up just like a teacher coming in a second before the 15-minute rule. Aw, it's just a shame that we can't have such nice things now, can't we? Maybe in another life, I would actually love to be with you again, though. Just another life as neighbors, or even arch nemesis would be nice, too. Maybe by then you'd have a more endearing face card. And to be fair, I haven't actually seen you smile, though. The only time I saw you smile was when you surpassed me in our finals. Gotta say, though, I am very impressed. Well, that is to say, I played with a handicap. Oh, I haven't told you that? It's not really much of an excuse, though, but I don't really expect you to believe me. There's this one guy that I can't wrap my head around, and they kept bugging me as if trying to distract me from studying for an entire month. They were trying so hard to ruin all my plans that I had no choice but to go to the horrible spots in the library. As much as I wanted to go home, I couldn't really bear the thought of leaving the people who want to see me before I go. Right, that was you, wasn't it? Huh, maybe my loss of memory is caused by you as well. I guess we'll never really know, though. Oh, please. The second person I want to worry about is that stupid glasses girl you've been hanging out with. What do you mean by that? Aw, did you miss me whenever you were with her? Were you just dying to get away from her presence by having me instigate between you two? Come on, she must have gotten the gist already, but I have warned her a couple of times, though. I'm quite surprised she's still bothering you when all your attention should be mine. Don't get ahead of yourself. You do realize you have a stupid look on your face right now, don't you? Just try and use my words against me, and I'll make sure you had it coming. What? I would never. Why would I come around to look for your stupid face when I've already tracked her down? Wherever she is, surely you'd be nearby. She's sticking to you as if you're some sort of stupid flower, and she's been buzzing around like a bee trying to get all your attention. Ugh, whatever. Don't you even try to compare me with those math wizard geeks trying to use some stupid metaphor. Oh yeah? Whose fault was it that I had to work so hard to be noticed, huh? Did you even ask me what I'm feeling? Having my days constantly getting interrupted, knowing that I have to get your attention? Do you think that I haven't been so eagerly wanting to turn back time so that I can just yank that stupid pop-up book so you'd look up at me? Right, as if she has anything to do with this at all. Keep that glasses girl out of your face from now on, though. Why? Because you're supposed to be mine. I'm not going to take back what I said. Besides, it would look stupid of me if I didn't stand my ground because of embarrassment. Whatever you heard is, well, what you think it is. I don't care if you give me your little speech as if you have control over me. Trust me, you don't. But don't you even think for a second of using that information against me. Well, even if you did, no one would ever believe you anyway. Regardless, I no longer want to see you near her ever again. Do you hear me? Hey, answer me. Good. Looks like detention is over. I'm heading home. Shut up! Whatever. See you tomorrow.